it going, everybody? Welcome to Full Motion Sickness, where we take a look at the wide and wonderful world of FMV games. My name is Steve, and today we are checking out Double Switch. Double Switch, to me, in my mind's kind of a Sega CD classic of the FMV genre, I guess you would say. I actually don't know much about the game. I've never played it. I know that Corey Haim is in it. You know, a lot of these games try to attach a star to them. And so Corey found his way into Double Switch. Honestly, the most exposure I have to this game is the Angry Video Game Nerd episode talking about all the FMV games on the Sega CD. So I'm curious to check this out. So this is actually the version that we're gonna watch is actually the anniversary edition that Screaming Villains put out. So the cut we have, as far as I know, has zero gameplay in it. It's just the movie like extracted from the game, and I believe they did some work to up-res it to as HD as I guess they could possibly get it. And if you've seen like when we did Wirehead here on the channel, like that was like obviously very blown up because it was like ripped straight from the Sega CD file. So, you know, whatever work they did to get this looking great, you know, I watched a couple seconds of the video just to make sure that the file was right and all that. But it looked pretty nice. So I don't think there's any gameplay in this, so I'm curious to see how this plays just a straight movie, because I mean that's what we're about on this series. We don't care about the games, man. Who cares about the games? We want to see the acting. We want to see the movie. We want to see the emotion, the gravitas that was 90s FMV games. So I am excited, and hopefully it's a good one. But yeah, let's get into to Double Switch on the Sega CD. Alright. Oh, of course this is digital pictures. How could it not be? The fine purveyors of all the FMV goodness on the Sega CD. A U-Direct film. Double Switch. I believe this is like similar to Night Trap. Tom Zito, of course Tom Zito is involved. I think this is similar to Night Trap to, it's like one of those games where you're like moving around on a map to see different scenes. I think the premise is that this is like an apartment building, so you're seeing the different apartments. Did I say Thomas Dolby did the soundtrack? Like, Thomas Dolby as in blinded me with science? Alright, yeah, I'm in. Let's see where this goes. How many people wrote this freaking game?
Hey, you. I need your help.
Me?
Hey,
there he is.
Hi. My name is Eddie. I need your help.
Okay.
This is my building. And since the neighborhood really sucks, I built all these traps and security systems to protect the people who live here.
That makes total sense. That's not psychopath behavior.
And cut off my controls. Except they forgot about the phone lines, which is how I got you in. Now you can protect the tenants and get me out of here.
I like it. This donut's just on top of a TV. No napkin,
right?
no plate.
You gotta help me. Anyway.
If I had the budget, this is what I would like make my set look like. If I could build that in this room, that would be fantastic.
That's Elizabeth. She's the manager. There's a problem. Don't expect her to deal with it, okay?
Okay, so is this like a weird Elizabeth Taylor reference?
Each room by pressing the start button. Oh yeah. To get me out of here, you got to get the number from each of these power boxes. Now they flash on when anybody opens them, so you keep your eyes peeled, okay? This is Brutus. He just got out of prison. You gotta watch out for him. I don't know what he's up to, but I don't like anybody snooping around my place.
Well, he's a metal detector guy.
This is Alex's room on the second floor. She's a new girl in town. She says she's a journalist. I think she likes me.
I'm definitely not spying on her illegally.
Lyle, the handyman. He's the one who's been screwing everything up around here. Trap him whenever you can. There's an emergency alarm going off in Alex's apartment.
So the whole point of this game is that we're helping this guy with crime, right? Like this is definitely some clandestine operation.
Somebody in my apartment.
Oh, so she's aware.
Stay here and cover me while I check things out.
Okay. So she's aware that he's watching her. Also, these are apartments? So there's no hardwood, no carpet, just like painted concrete floors? Who's this guy? Oh no! Well, he's dead. Wow.
Maybe somebody doesn't want me writing this story. This could be just what I've been waiting for. This could be really big.
This is it. I think the story is in the creep guy in the control room. Yeah, I always just grind my shit right in the middle of an apartment. What is the deal? Like, these are not apartments.
Stop
Like,
me.
giant pillars in the room?
For it. Got it?
Guy kind of reminds me of the French Angel. That's a reference nobody is going to get.
When I come back, I want you gone.
I'm taking this pickaxe, and I'm out of here.
Good afternoon, girls. This package came for you. At least I think it's for you. The label was quite unreadable. Some kind of an Egyptian statue. Seems like your kind of thing, Phoebe.
Thank you, Mrs. Edward.
Yeah, definitely not her who's
Listen,
dressed up like
girls.
Cleopatra.
Call me Libby.
Here's our grunge band.
Seen your face in a movie, and I'm crying at the moon, and I call that tunnel vision, and I'm scratching for truth, and I call that tunnel vision.
This is
Yes, it's
amazing.
good tunnel vision.
This is like straight out of Airheads. I gotta look up to see if that's like a real band. I need to log into my Dreamcast
If
real
this
quick.
statue is what I think it is, that was just the beginning. Here it is. The statue of Isaacs, gatekeeper between the passageway of life and death.
Oh.
Pay dirt. Okay.
So are these
The
like...
statue was found on a
they like
date by a
art
guy named
thieves?
Lionel Atwater Edward, an American, back in 1912.
Well, that looks like the building they're
It
in.
looks a lot like this building. We have to get this thing authenticated. I'll take it to the museum on my way to work.
I'm just gonna take this. What is this game? This is like... Even for digital pictures, this is a bit much. I will give them this, though. Like, the set design, like, no living space would ever look like this, but they had a budget. I mean, Tom Zito was excellent at convincing people to give him money to make these things. Oh, good old
Spy on
Pickaxe is
me?
back.
No, I'm just doing a story about the building.
You stay out of my business or I'm gonna put your pretty little feet in some new concrete shoes. Got it?
Okay. Is there water in this room? Pretty sure she just took a picture of the ground, but alright.
Now, I told her that that boy is getting
Is that who I think it is?
Oh,
Okay, I gotta look that one up. Is that who I think it is? I gotta take a look at this cast.
May I help you?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
we're looking
is.
for
It is
Brutus.
Arlie
I
Ermy.
don't believe I know him, Mr.
Oh, God. Arlie Ermy, Gone Too Soon.
Well,
Dude made
perhaps
some
the name
amazing
is
movies.
familiar.
I don't think this was one of them.
I may have met him at
Oh,
some
that is Debbie Harry, lead
Oh,
singer
yes.
of Blondie.
Now
Oh
I know
my
the
god,
gentleman
there's
you
some really
fellas are
interesting
looking
people
for.
in here.
Room 232.
Interesting. Only a few of the people on IMDb from this game actually have a photo. But, yeah.
Hey, Louis.
The
check
guy
it
with the
out.
pickaxe has
Downstairs.
done
We're
a
not
lot
back
of
in
stuff.
5 minutes. Call Mario.
Not in a few years, though. Oh, he passed away, that's why. Okay. He was in Evil Bong 3. That's not weird. This girl here had an amazing career. She did this, and then 2 years later did
You gotta do
Lawnmower
something
Man
about that
2
guy. I'm
Beyond
serious.
Cyberspace.
You almost put me on
And
your
has not acted since. I will say, I think this is kind of one of the times where not having the gameplay is working against us, because we have like zero context for what the hell is going on. But I guess if you just look at these as like non sequitur vignettes, it's probably just as wacky as it would be if we were playing the game. So what I'm guessing is happening, because we're obviously missing part of the story, is I'm assuming that these people are trying to steal this artifact. There's obviously this weird Egyptian thing going on in here.
Look at you.
I never realized that Arlie, Ermy, and Debbie Harry acted together. That's gotta be like one of the weirdest pieces of trivia you could pull out. Is this a guy from the band? Or is he with the bad guys? Are there bad guys? Does anybody know what the hell the plot of this game is? I assume they know him if they're smiling. Yeah, it's the
Yeah, well, who wouldn't be
the
scared?
singer.
Look at yourself.
I do every day.
Okay.
Hey, what's that?
It's a really important statue. I'm taking it down to the museum.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Can I go, please?
Yeah, but you can't act like an idiot.
Yeah, I'll just go dressed like this to the museum. That's what we wear to the museum. Some excellent Foley work in this game. That guy's shoes would definitely be clicking on top of carpet like that.
Luigi,
2 weeks are up, my friend.
I got 2 more hours.
What do you think, I'm stupid? I'm gonna believe there's gold around here?
I'm telling
they're
you,
gold
Luigi,
they're going
my
for.
father laid
Okay.
bricks on this building. On his dying deathbed, he told me there was treasure buried in this building. Why am I gonna make this up?
Wait a minute, wait a
Maybe you
minute.
wanna buy yourself
If
some
this
time.
building has been around
So I don't blow your
for this like
face all over this
archaeology
roof.
stuff, and his father, he's old enough that his father
You know
was
what,
old enough
Brutus?
to have. I don't know.
Time's
Maybe
up.
I'm missing something here. Oh, see ya. Oh,
You tell Luigi and Mario their days are numbered.
yeah, Mario and Luigi. That's definitely not a reference to Sega's marketing at this time. And Arlie Ermy's going for it. If you want to see Arlie Ermy actually have some like weirdly good comedic chops, if you haven't seen Saving Silverman, he is like the star of that movie.
That's some good good can ever come from any union between us.
That's not true.
If you want to see Arlie Irby take a shit in someone's driveway,
You just don't understand.
Saving Silverman is the movie for you.
Well, but you let him run wild too long. He's lost touch with reality.
What's done is done.
Okay. I've always wanted an Arlie Irby sex scene. Sadly, we were robbed of it in Full Metal Jacket. Imagine him and Vincent D'Onofrio just going to town on each other. This guy would be into it. Look at his suit. This guy looks like Ricky Rabbit.
Ah, great.
Oh, he's
Great.
back.
You got the code number. Great. Oh, you're good. You're very, very good.
Yeah, we
Get out
are.
of here.
Okay, bye.
All right, let me level with you. I'll tell you what's really going on around here. I think there's a killer in the building, and I think I know who it is, and I'm gonna nail the sucker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna...
So there's people robbing gold, people trying to get these Egyptian artifacts, a murderer.
Code numbers.
All right. Is she the murderer?
You handsome devil, you.
Surprise! How'd you get out? My little helper.
Yeah.
Eddie?
In his perspective,
Hey,
he's
why
just
don't you
pointing
shut
at the
up,
wall.
okay? And why don't you just get the hell out of our lives?
Oh, is he the killer?
Eddie, your mother and I are worried. Don't you talk about my mother, all right?
Who's his mother?
This is my building.
This is
mine.
Mother
If it wasn't
Cleopatra?
for me, this place would be Crater City. Now, if you mess with me, you're gonna get it. You got it?
Well, we'll see about that.
The old man just doesn't get it, does he?
Oh, the Riddler. The fashion choices in this game are very much like...
members of the Society of the Scroll and Key.
This is like what people thought like people were going to dress in the future like.
I may have a key.
Your father was a member of our secret society. We are here on behalf of his legacy.
This may be the most important find of the decade if it's real.
There it is. The statue.
Yep.
Get them! There are many ways into paradise.
Thanks.
Eddie, my hero. Come on in.
This
Hey,
game
you
is
sit over
like...
there. I want to get a picture of you for my story.
Story. Story.
This is just
What
like
I'm doing
so
today,
off the
right?
walls. Oh!
Wait a second. If Eddie wasn't operating the traps, who was?
Oh no!
Stay with me. I'm going to the basement.
Okay. I mean, this really is probably like the best example of these games, right? Like, it's not amazing, like, you know, not in terms of like a quality standpoint, but I mean, it's like a high-budgeted, overacted, ridiculous plot that barely makes sense,
Weirdos that went ballistic.
crazy characters that all fit like one single stereotype. Like, this is exactly what like early to mid 90s narrative video game design was. And these people made so many games like this, and some of them probably made bank.
Phoebe?
It's crazy to think, because this is what? When did this come out? Was this 93? This was 93?
Eddie's electronic world is apparently deserted.
Yeah, 93.
What is he up to here? And who's operating the controls?
Yeah, so 20 years after this game came out, we get something like The Last of Us, which, you know, a lot of people don't like The Last of Us, but most people can probably agree that it is, like,
Whoever you are.
a highly lauded piece of narrative interactive fiction. So it's crazy to see, like, the jump between, like, you know, 1978, you know, with the Atari to, like, 1985 with Super Mario Brothers is massive.
You don't understand.
And then you get just equally crazy jumps throughout the next, you know, like every couple of years, the technology is advancing so much further. I mean, you really get to see these kind of like snapshots, these moments in time. What the hell is that? I like his wine glass full of breadsticks. I've seen this guy before. Oh, I can't remember what from, but I've definitely seen him before.
I'm here to audition the band.
Is he like a stand-up comedian?
Torch songs,
They had like a small acting career around this time. I want to say he's one of the people that they interview in the Aristocrats documentary. Oh, back at band practice.
Sorry I'm late, guys. Yeah, you are late. You're screwing off again, man.
Well, yeah, I know. But listen, we got plenty of time to rehearse before the record guy gets here. Let's go.
Okay.
Answer it. Come on.
Is this Green?
Yes, sir.
I'm Sammy Hamlin from Zoo Records. You have 3 minutes.
Excellent. Have a seat, sir. Okay, guys, ready. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That drummer's never played drums in his life.
Seen your face in a movie, and I'm crying at the moon, and I call that tunnel vision. I'm scratching all through, and I call that tunnel vision.
All right, I've seen it. Listen, I have an act that I have to put on the back burner so I can put you on the front burner. I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Thank you.
No one questioned that? Who was that man? There was a hole in our floor. He could be dead.
No. Nobody was injured, but just don't put me on hold again. No!
Man, everybody just leaves their door unlocked in this place?
Well, you know, don't bother to knock.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but this is an emergency situation we're dealing with here. Come with me. I'll show you what I'm talking about. No.
And this is your tomb.
Check this out. There's a lot of people in danger here. I gotta get going.
Man, everybody has these really elaborate Home Alone traps in their apartments. I thought she was going to the basement.
The more time I spend on this story, the more I'm surprised at how nothing is as it seems. Eddie's so-called security system is actually just a perverse extension of his own insecurity. Wow, that's pretty good.
Okay. Question nothing.
Who's there? I can't hear you. That's good, Jeff. That's really good. Who are you supposed to be, Ramses? No, Tutmos? Jeff? Come on, Jeff, you're scaring me.
What is... Oh, see ya. It's like they live in Nick Arcade.
Get out of here. I'm with you.
Oh boy, this is serious. Looks like he's got the
So those
remote.
people were just living in that apartment with that giant
Now, I
claw
know you
thing
think Eddie's
behind
your
that
friend,
door, and they never thought
but
to
he's
say,
been
like,
flipping
oh, it's
out
behind
here
this
lately.
door.
And he's gonna try to switch you off from down here. And when he does, use this.
Oh. That's a really easy to move giant piece of wood. He has no idea what he's doing. He read about this in a book. Or actually, he doesn't know how to read. He saw this in a movie.
Treasure.
Nope. Here comes the thing from Running Man. Watch out for Jesse the Body Ventura. He'll take you down to the Baja.
Well, well, there you are. Now what we got
Taking
here
this
is another
soundtrack,
one of
man.
Eddie's
Thomas
secret
Dolby
alcove
knows what he's doing. Just some sweet bass lines. That did nothing. Okay, that one looks kind of rough.
I'm just gonna switch control of this baby right on over to you.
I don't know why they went with the name Double Switch when the obvious title of this game is Arlie Ermey's BDSM apartment building.
What are you doing here?
Excuse me, ma'am, there's something I need to tell you. Eddie's my son.
What?
What?
He told me his father was dead.
Well, maybe that's what he wishes. Eddie's been cooped up in here a long time, you know. I want you to be very careful. He's not entirely healthy. Well, I think he might try to do something.
Well, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him.
There's something I need to show your new friend out there. One of Eddie's secret traps.
Boom, 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 boom.
Here we go.
Lock that base.
Whoa!
Well, this is like the least threatening one out of all of them. So all these people fall down. Where do they go?
Yeah, ma'am. People here are in grave danger.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Best New Artist Award, Jeff in the screen. Thank you.
I want that exact tattoo in the exact same spot. Well, he changed back into his kilt.
Jeff, look out!
What's up?
My God, it's not a joke. It's dangerous.
Hey. Come on, man. Chill out, chill out. No!
The shopping cart from hell. The Cenobite shopping cart.
Really strange.
I'm getting out of here. With the statue.
Do you mind if I hang out here? I don't want to be alone in my apartment.
No problem.
This is one that even Eddie doesn't know about.
I don't know if we're just not seeing it because, like, the gameplay, and I get the feeling that more than just the gameplay is kind of cut out of this, which kind of sucks. I wish I would have known that ahead of time. But I really did assume that Corey Haim was going to be, like, the main character in this game, and so far, Arlie Ermey's got the most screen time.
Now, here's the situation. If Eddie gets to those phone lines, you're history.
So I always try to, you know, obviously the purpose of the series isn't to play the game, it's to just, you know, let's make fun of these dumbass movies. And I always try to find versions, obviously, of the gameplay cut out, or as much gameplay as possible cut out. But this one's definitely, I apologize, this one definitely seems like we are just kind of lost at this point of what the hell is going on here.
Hey, man.
I guess he's
you're
fine.
doing a really good job. I mean, really great.
Or are we maybe seeing multiple takes of the same... This might be multiple takes of the same scene.
No.
A lot of these games have, you know, multiple paths. Most of the time, if you got the wrong path, it would fail. You know, or you would enter a fail state. But with this game, it seems like maybe there's actual branching
later. I have to
paths.
get the statue out of the building now.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
I'm a reporter.
You are for what magazine?
Doesn't everybody know that she is?
Well, I'm freelance. But I'm actually doing a story on the Edward Arms, and I think it's going to be my first break. Let me show you something. Look at this. Lionel Atwater Edward built this building. He was murdered because of this statue. He was buried with it.
If this is real, that statue originally guarded the treasury of Isaacs.
Wait a second. That ties in with all the rumors about treasure in this building.
Oh, he's back. So how is he surviving all these traps? We haven't really seen where these people end up. Obviously, they end up in a location where they can easily get out of.
Oh, you think you've won, huh?
Oh, I knew it.
Huh? I think you just take control of my building, my traps? Forget
I
it.
knew
No
it.
one's got to leave this building alive. No one.
Eddie, people are talking.
I guess he's
Talking
fine.
what, Ma? I mean, look, what are they saying? Look, those two girls stole the statue, the one Grandpa was buried with, right? And I think it's the key to the treasure, literally. Mom, we can't let them get away.
Oh, Eddie, honey, I just think you're getting too excited over all this.
Sorry, I was looking up information on this game's plot to try and follow along, and I think I am kind of caught up at this point.
What's the fuss, girl?
Wikipedia has a summary.
He's devoted to you.
Well, leave what you want, but we're out of here.
I'm sorry, dearest, you can't leave. Eddie can be a little strange at times.
It actually looks like maybe not as much as I thought is missing from this, and this game really is, like, super disjointed. So... Oh! Well, you know he'll just be right back, right? See ya, son.
Nice work. I should have done this a long time ago.
I definitely didn't think about the main theme of this game being a father that has to stop his son from becoming an uncontrollable monster and a mother who's delusionally encouraging him. A lot of depth to
This
this
ought to
game.
light things up a little.
If my bastard son comes back, I'm gonna shock the shit out of him.
I'm getting Laura and we're getting out.
I'll be right down. I just gotta make this call.
Hello, 911. There's a mummy on the loose.
Mr. Brown, it's Alexandra Smith. Alexandra Smith, I spoke to you earlier this week about the story I was doing on the Edward Arms. Well, sir, it's broken wide open, and I really think you're going to want it.
I'm gonna have to cut this a bit short. Let's go.
Okay.
Get off of me.
I like how they hung up the phone at least.
You think I've gone crazy, don't you? Don't you? Huh?
Oh, now it's got superpowers. Well, we trapped him inside weird science.
That was a close call. If we get out of this together, you're on page 1.
Laura! Laura, are you here?
No, he's fine.
You think I'm stupid? I designed the system. Me.
Laura!
If he designed the system, why does he keep stepping on the very obviously large square buttons that trigger all this stuff? If he designed the system, he should know where the traps are in the room.
Hello?
I do like the fact that he's getting, like, progressively more injured. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
We need a gun. We should go see that mob guy. Come on.
Yeah, because if he had the choice between gun and pickaxe, he would definitely go with pickaxe. And tiny hammer.
What are you doing here?
That Eddie guy's gone crazy and he's following us. We need a gun.
Gun ain't gonna help you in this place. I just seen a mummy.
Why do you have a blueprint for the treasury of Isaacs?
This ain't no treasury of Isaacs. It's my father's blueprint of this building.
That's it. This building is the treasury. And somehow this must be the key.
Watch out, girl!
This ancient Egyptian pizza cutter. Oh no, I stood right where the trap would get me. I designed everything. Oh, now do we get to see where they go? Oh, the lobby? Wait, what? What?
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Eddie, you have caused big trouble for everybody in this building. What do you think we ought to do with him?
Nail him.
What is this? What are they doing to each other? See ya. She doesn't seem too concerned about her son.
Wait a minute. I believe you have something that belongs to me.
Oh God, what now? Oh, is this the gold? Oh, the actual building is getting bigger.
The whole place is a gigantic vault.
Father hid the treasure here in the building, but he never told me the statue was the key. Eddie figured it out.
I love you, Elizabeth.
But Darling, do we really have to keep Eddie locked up in the basement?
What? Oh, is he back? Oh, we're all smushed. Okay. Well, I honestly don't know what to say about that one. I would definitely say that it is probably the weirdest thing that we have watched so far in this series. Definitely the most over the top thing by far. No doubt about it. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I'd actually want to go and like play the game, but I would like to see more of the footage. I don't know, maybe some like the fail states, or I don't know, maybe if there actually are branching paths. Before we go though, I want to see if that band is real. I don't think they are. Scream Tunnel Vision. Okay, yeah, it's just for the just for the game. So the guy who played the singer, I'm assuming, because his name's in the credits, his name is David Packer. I'm assuming he's probably not a musician and just he's still, well, he hasn't acted since 2015, but he was doing stuff throughout the 2000s. Just some random episodes of shows. It looks like he never really caught on to anything. So yeah, man, he was an episode of MASH. But yeah, so that was Double Switch. Yeah, it's an out there game. But I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and we'll be back soon with another trip down someone's fucking fever dream that is 90s FMV games. Take it easy.